Welcome back to the Monday Night Football. Arsenal at Villa Park. Tonight, 7:30 we kick off. The Gunners are ready. Let's check their head-to-head. League meetings, these, of course. 126. Villa have won 53. Arsenal 48. 25 draws. The betting, bookies none too generous. Villa at 11-10. Arsenal 2-1. 9-4 the draw. And the first to score, you'll get 6-1 on both Dean Saunders and Ian Wright. 8-1 on Smith and Campbell of Arsenal. Football coming up on Sky Sports this Saturday, the 2nd of January at 6 o'clock, third round highlights. On Sunday at 6 o'clock with the fourth round draw live. 9 o'clock, third round highlights. That's on Sunday again. And the Monday Night Football next week, live, comes from Loftus Road, Queen's Park Rangers against Swindon Town. 7 o'clock as usual we start. Lee Dixon of Arsenal and England, our guest tonight. They're looking in good spirits, Arsenal. Lee.
Yeah, obviously they're looking forward to the game, and I'm really looking forward to this. Obviously there's a lot at stake for both teams, and Villa being beaten in the sort of local derby 3-0, they'll want to win this game very much. The lads are looking in good spirits.
Ian Wright, who's made some headlines this season for the right and the wrong reasons. He's a character, isn't he?
He certainly is, and hopefully most of the reasons are for the right sort of way. He's been in the news a few times. Hopefully he's in the news tomorrow morning for a couple of goals.
Instinctive goal scorer. There's another one, Dean Saunders, who's due one as well. Villa were really flying when he was banging them in, but they've dried up a little for him, haven't they?
Yeah, that's right. I think obviously he likes to play alongside Atkinson, and the two look very good together. But you just look at both teams. There's some real quality out there tonight, and hopefully we'll get a good game.
It's Alan Miller, the reserve keeper, is it?
That's
for
right,
hire.
Yeah.
He's looking for a club, is he?
He's got one tomorrow. He's playing the reserves with me tomorrow, so.
OK, let's join our commentary team, Andy Gray and Ian Dark.
Thank you very much. Splendid Christmassy type atmosphere at Villa Park as the two teams come out. Bit of mist around, but hot air blowers and a huge tarpaulin have kept Villa Park frost-free for this key game in a title race riddle that would need Inspector Morse or Columbo to unfathom. So unpredictable are the clues. Villa can go third tonight if they win. Arsenal, quite frankly, have been performing like Hollywood stars who've forgotten their lines of late. No league wins since November the 7th. So let's check on the two teams, shall we? First of all, Aston Villa, described as hopeless and useless by Ron Atkinson in the 3-0 Boxing Day defeat at Coventry. They take a gamble on the fitness of winger Steve Froggatt, who's missed 12 games with a mysterious leg injury. Last year's top scorer, Dwight York, wears the number 10 shirt in another change. Cyril Regis dropping out. Villa hope to have Dalian Atkinson back against Bristol Rovers in the Cup on Saturday.
One or two changes with 1 to 11, but I don't expect any changes formation-wise. The reintroduction of Froggatt suggests it will be a solid 4 in the middle, with Dwight York being given the opportunity to show what he can do, partnering Dean Saunders.
Well, as for Arsenal, George Graham says we must find a win from somewhere to get our season back on tracks. Tonight, they're going to try something different. The veteran David O'Leary makes his first start in the team since April as one of 3 central defenders. He may even play as a kind of sweeper. Ray Parlour returns in midfield. Those changes mean no places for the young winger Mark Flatz and Anders Limpar on the bench again. Of course, Paul Merson, John Jensen and Lee Dixon, as you know, out injured.
Well, we know George Graham isn't frightened to tamper with his formation, and I think you'll find that the 3 big boys at the back will play as 3 centre-backs with no definite sweeper. But what's promising for me is that he's gone out also with 3 front men, so we should have an attacking game. And here's an interesting confrontation for you to look at tonight. Like Ron Atkinson's gamble to play young Stephen Froggatt to supply the ammunition for Dean Saunders. Well, his performance against the experienced Norwegian